say, but we'll keep this short. I'm literally the only thing standing between you and Missouri. So I literally standing. So I do it. But I did want to introduce, many of you know, Rich Peterson, the CEO of Maine Medical Center, who wanted to say a couple words. I have no idea what will happen when I give him this microphone. So I'm a risk taker. Well, not only do you not know what's going to happen, I have no idea what's going to happen right now either. But I didn't expect to say anything this evening, and I was invited as a guest, which was wonderful. And Paul and Ghislaine, thank you for everything that you do. You guys are incredibly generous and wonderful individuals and doing so much for the state of Maine. A little bit about LifeFlight. As Tom said, I'm the CEO of Maine Medical Center, and we're one of the locations that is a receiver of so many patients that come from other places in the state of Maine. And I want to talk about Tom first, and then I'll talk a little bit about LifeFlight. Tom is an incredible and exceptional human being, first of all, values-based. I will tell you, I've been in other parts of the country, and what we have in the state of Maine is very unusual for a non-for-profit jet and helicopter service for medical purposes. You can go to parts of the country, and I was mentioning this to a couple of people. I was in Jacksonville, Florida, I think it was about 6-8 months ago, and there were literally 2 hospitals with helipads and 2 helicopters facing off at each other. And it's a very competitive world out there, believe it or not, as it relates to medical helicopters in many parts of the country. It's not unusual because you are all connected to the state of Maine, that Maine is unique and different. And to have LifeFlight of Maine and have it operating as a non-for-profit, well organized, making good business decisions, sound decisions about not only financially but also where patients go, is just an incredible asset to the state of Maine. So at Maine Medical Center, not to talk about the medical center, but we receive on average at least 1 patient a day that flies in. Very little goes out, a lot comes in. I can tell you that the same thing happens up at Eastern Maine, which is also a trauma center in Central Maine. So there's 3 trauma centers in the state of Maine, and all 3 of them work very closely with LifeFlight. It's a top-notch organization, and I know that you folks get asked to do a lot. Thinking about LifeFlight as one of the beneficiaries of your resources, as you consider that, I think would be a wonderful thing. It saves lives every day. We see it at Maine Medical Center. I know they see it at the other organizations. So thank you, Tom and LifeFlight, for everything that you do, and Paul and Ghislaine for everything that you've done to support this organization.